This video is not going the way I was expecting it to. Hi again. I am Fathom, and I am the founder of Other Fiber Creations, the channel that you're watching right now. Today, I'm trying to make a kind of quicker video, not because I want to rush through it so much as the day you're viewing this, if you're viewing it the day it came out, is 2 days before my 25th birthday. I'm going to be at a concert that day. I'm not going to be really focused on trying to make a project, and so, since my birthday's coming up, I'm kind of just in market prep mode. I thought you and I would experiment with a pattern I've been wanting to make for markets, but I haven't yet, and that is a pattern by
Redacted for reasons you will see.
It is the small BayMax plushie, and it's no sew, supposedly. I'm not going to have to sew anything, according to this pattern. Love that. For today, we have some Bernat blanket, which is in the color vintage white. I want to note, this may look like, yeah, it's a lot of yarn. I don't think you understand. This is over a pound of blanket yarn. They started selling these at Joann, and I immediately was like, gimme, gimme. It was cheaper to get this per ounce because it was on sale when I got it. Normally it's more expensive per ounce. But I was like, ooh, I'll take one on sale jumbo thing that's significantly bigger than my head. Please. So I was using this in the last video for my Pokeball. You can view that here. But that's what I used then. This is your reminder today. Hydrate. Hydration is important. This should be a simple project. We're going to see if I can make one. It's possible that I'm going to be semi-incompetent. We never know. I also have, for this pattern, some random black yarn from Dollar Tree to sew the mouth on. And I brought myself some 16mm safety eyes. Hopefully these are the right size. If not, I guess I'll die. The pattern is really simple. It calls for me to make the arms first, which looks simple enough to make because I have the pattern directly behind the camera on my computer. You're on my phone. And yeah, I'm going to go work on this, and then we'll see how it turns out. Pew, pew, pew. No fingers, because I'm already going and off to the races. Okay, I have top half of little guy done so far. And you're like, Fathom, how long has it been that it took you to do this? The answer is 20 minutes. I know I've not been working for very long, but I want to chime in because I appreciate free patterns. I do, out of the top and bottom of my heart. From my hair to my toes, I guess. From the tip of my finger to the tip of my finger, which is also known as a fathom. Not the point. I appreciate free patterns. If you're gonna release a free pattern, though, maybe, this is a thought, make sure you actually have all of your rows written down. I say that because, let's see, the arms go from row 1, row 2, row 5, row 6, row 7, row 8. What happened to rows 3 and 4? I went ahead and just inserted an extra row where I thought it was appropriate, which is fine. Meanwhile, we have in the body, I go from my stitch counts being 6, 12, 18, 18, 9. All the stitches make sense. It's yeah, 6, increase 6 times, you get 12. You go single increase all the way around, you get 18. You decrease all the way around, you get 9. Great, awesome. I increase all the way around again, 18. The next row, after it tells me, your row should have 18 stitches, says, then do 27 stitches around. Just plain single crochet. Doesn't tell me where to increase at.
To clarify here, the pattern is written in a way that it doesn't think that I should be increasing, which I have to if it wants me to be at 27 stitches when I finished my last round at 18. The way it's written made no sense. I used my professional opinion to try and guesstimate what it was trying to tell me, but it was very frustrating in that moment.
If I'm supposed to start the round with 18 stitches and single crochet 27 times around, and you don't tell me where the increases are, luckily, I do this for a job. I know how to get there from what you've given me. But maybe this is just a thought. Think about it next time before you just put, 27 single crochets. Start with 18, get to 27 somehow. Maybe it doesn't matter how I do it. Based off the shape needing to be a sphere, it kind of does matter. That's just a me thought. Didn't expect that. I probably should have read the pattern before I started, but I am in fact chronically bad at this. So in case you want to do this pattern, on row 8, I am going in and doing single crochet in one stitch, increase in the next all the way around. And that will get me to 27. That is how I'm correcting what it asked me to do. So far, this pattern is very easy to follow besides the rows and stitch counts being wild. And while I am doing this, I am watching the video titled The Knitting Festival from Hell by Evil Pinely. And I know I normally don't talk about what I'm watching when I do these videos, but I was so caught off guard because I am a crochet artist. I watch Made in the Moment. They talk a lot about crochet drama and knit drama and crafting drama. I'm used to people in the community talking about it. This is a guy who just covers weird situations on the internet. And so seeing him talk about Woolen Folk 2023 and seeing him pull up TL Yarn Crafts, who I've been following for a few years, and just seeing that suddenly appear feels like two corners of the internet on opposite ends suddenly being connected like a piece of yarn. It's weird. I'm enjoying it. I'm just whoa, I already know this story. But it's so weird to hear it coming from somebody that I normally don't hear this kind of content from. I will take it any day. For now, I'm going to get back to watching and we'll see how my little mini guy turns out. Hopefully the answer is good. I don't know. We'll have to see. Back to it I go. Pew pew pew. So, I have finished him. He is small. He is cute. I have thoughts. This video is not going the way I was expecting it to. I was expecting, we're going to make a quick little plushie. It's going to be cute. Done. But we have this. This is a cute plushie. I am not hating on the creator of this pattern. I think we're going to go back and redact that name. Not because I think that it should be hidden so much as I don't want to inspire hate or anything of that nature toward this creator. I appreciate them making a free pattern, and overall, this is pretty cute. I had to lengthen the arms a bit based off of the fact they skipped some rows, and I had to do some adjusting in the counts of stitches. Overall, he is a cute little guy. My picture does not look like theirs. Theirs has the proper proportions. Mine feels a bit short. With that being the case, as cute as he is, I think we're going to do something a little bit weird. Ribbler, for those who don't know, Ribbblr, is a website that hosts a lot of patterns for people. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new tab with Ribbler in it. Thank you. And I am going to create a version of this pattern that is entirely my own. I have now looked at this pattern. I'm not going to copy it. I'm going to take inspiration from it. I'm going to acknowledge the things that I like and dislike about this pattern. And I am also going to pull up a reference picture of BayMax, the creature character that this is a plushie of. And I'm going to make a freehand version of BayMax and write down my steps so I can remake him when I want to. And so if you follow me on Ribbler, you can also make my version of BayMax. This was not a planned plug, I promise you. I did not script this. This is my crash day, where I'm in my pajamas still after I get off of a long trip. I'm going to clarify this. I talk a lot about going on trips. We go on like 4-hour road trips to go visit some friends in Atlanta, semi-frequently, because we also have to make that same road trip to go LARPing. That is my trips I talk about I constantly take. It's not like I'm rich going on vacation constantly. It is we go, we stay with friends. I wish I had that kind of money to be able to go on cool trips everywhere in the world always. For now, I think our best bet is I'm going to create a pattern, and I'm going to start freehanding some stuff, and we're going to see what I can do. Pew, 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 I guess. This is weird. Okay. It is around 1 p.m., so I've been working for about 2-3 hours. Not consistently, as always. I've gotten up, given my hands breaks, had lunch, etc. But we have finished my no-sew version of this pattern. I had to do a bit of backtracking, etc. throughout this, such as I made the head too big the first time. But we have the body here. I had to close off his head and then embroider a mouth, and he's done. I think this was a very informative process for me. I wasn't positive when I first went into it, because looking at this more now, it is a BayMax. It does the job. I think that it's a good pattern for markets, even if the pattern is not the best written. I'll probably make more of them, might tweak that pattern a bit from the person that we redacted the name of, and I might find use for it. However, I think that sitting here to write out my own pattern to make myself feel better definitely helped kind of put in perspective what I was looking for. I was hoping for something a little bit bigger than what I got, which, aren't we all? I was hoping for something with a little bit more oomph and a little bit less blobby, because we gotta admit, he's a little bit of a blob. I like the little feet. I like the arms, even though the arms are way too big for this body, it feels like. I like how blobby he is to some extent, but having a bit more of a defined body feels good. I had to increase his thickness a bit, because the first draft I made of him, I don't have it laying around because I frogged him entirely, but the first time I made the body, I made him way too skinny, and it annoyed me. Please, scissors, go in. Thank you. But now I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think that I've done a good job, and if you like the pattern I've made, which you'll see the finished product of shortly once I actually find the end of my yarn. Oh my god, please, I beg of you. I beg of you, stop embarrassing me. Stop embarrassing me. I'm on camera, please. There it is. If you want to see how to make this, it will actually be live on my Ribbler. I'm going to post this the day I make the video, because I doubt any of you are checking it before I say that it's live. I've had the Ribbler up for a while. I hadn't posted any patterns or anything to it because it takes me a few hours to sit here, write out the pattern, do my little drafting, and post it. If it's a pattern I'm going to charge money for, I plan to try and do testers for it. But for now, I'm planning to just, honestly, write out some of my little patterns, make them free, enjoy the life of being able to just release things as it passes my fancy. I have got to put this yarn in first. Please, I beg of you, work with me. Oh my god, there we go. So I gotta put... I'm gonna try that again! I am everywhere today. I'm exhausted, but I am free. I'm alive, I'm doing well with my life, and that's what matters to me, is that I'm doing the best I can. Do that, please. Thank you. I have been really enjoying making videos for you guys. It's one of those where we just passed the year anniversary like a week or two ago of me posting videos on here, which we've come a long way in a year. There's almost 250 of you. Who knows, by the time I post this, there might be 250. That'd be wild to think about. 250 people are a lot of people. People are like, I want to have 1 million subscribers. And I'm like, good for you. 1 million people's terrifying. To see this on 1 million screens, I get freaked out seeing myself on my friend's screen when they're like, yeah, I watch you. And I'm like, why? Huh? I'm glad they do. But it's one of those where it's a strange thought that someone's sitting there watching me intentionally and choosing to. I am happy with every person who chooses to watch me. I don't need a crazy amount. If a crazy amount choose to, cool. I'm probably going to monetize it because I'm going to be honest, a bitch needs money. Am I allowed to swear on YouTube? I swore on YouTube. It's fine. There he is. He's got his mouth. There's BayMax. The other person's versus mine. Theirs is definitely more BayMax reading, probably. But I like mine. I think if I make him again, I'm going to remove the neck. We'll see. But I like my guy. Look at him. He is BayMax. I have made him. He is a happy guy. And I am a happy guy too. It does not matter that his face is... But I think he's happy, and so he is. For now, I'm going to wrap this thing up because this was meant to be like a video I knocked out in like an hour. And I sat here for like 5 pattern drafting. At least you get a pattern out of it. You can be grateful for that. For now, I'm going to thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. If you're going to do one of the 3 things, make it subscribing so you can see whatever else I end up making around here. If you want to do more than that, you can find all my social media, such as my Pinterest, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, etc., down in the description below, which includes my Ribbler, where you can get this pattern for free right now. Which means if you go down there, you can find that and get it. How cool is that? Today's question of the day is, do you like the little one or the big one better? I will take no offense if you say that you like the little one better. Because honestly, I didn't like it, and the more I look at it, I'm like, okay, I see the charm. I think the arms should be shorter. Maybe they meant to write that the arms should be shorter, and that's why it skipped multiple rounds in the pattern. Maybe that was the point. I think I might try making this again, making bobbles for the arms instead of making actual arms. Who knows? But let me know. You like big BayMax or little BayMax better in the comments below. Yeehaw. With that, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.